G'day everybody and welcome back to Star Cub Review. I'm your host as always, Star Cub, and what a review I have for you today. I know it's been quite a while since I posted anything main on my page, review-wise, and I have been doing little shorts here and there, so I am keeping up to date with everything, but in terms of major reviews, I've not done anything big for quite a while, and I know I've just been absolutely swamped with reading, family gatherings, and getting everything ready for Christmas and appointments and everything like that. So I've had to juggle everything around. So the major reviews have just, I've got all of them lined up ready to go. So this one is a long awaited one, and I'm going to be doing it in one lot. So it's the first 7 episodes of Welcome to Derry, the It prequel, because I've got to talk about this and review it because it's absolutely fantastic. But before I get into that, I want to say a huge thank you to everyone new to my channel, especially new subscribers over the last few weeks and days. It has been absolutely amazing to see lots of comments, likes, and just the subscribers. I really do appreciate it, everybody. I know I'm not that big when it comes to reviewing and all of that. I'm not a big YouTuber like a lot of people on here. I do my best, but it's great to see everyone new to this channel. It really does, because it makes me so excited to see those numbers go up. So keep it up, everybody, and to everyone that is returning and still watching my videos, you know I all love and appreciate you. So without further ado, I'm going to roll the opening credits, and I will see you after that. Okay, everybody, I am back. So, this is a review for the first 7 episodes of Welcome to Derry, from the universe of It. You know, based on Stephen King's It. And wow, all I can say is HBO have a massive hit. Welcome to Derry has been absolutely amazing. Absolutely hands down one of the best shows of 2025. Without a doubt. Absolutely thrilling from start to finish. This Sunday is the season finale for the first season, and wow, I honestly cannot wait to see how this ends, but it is absolutely bonkers nonetheless. This is a prequel series lasting 3 seasons, going through the 3 important cycles of Pennywise, the dancing clown. And the first one is set in the 60s. Then the second season will be set in the 1930s. And then the last season will be set in the 1900s, 1906, I believe. Early 1900s. But we have to talk about the first 7 episodes. Absolutely fantastic. Bill Skarsgård returning as Pennywise, the dancing clown. Hands down, absolutely fantastic. He just knows his shit. He is Pennywise, and I hate to say this, and I know there's loads and loads and loads of fans out there of Tim Curry's version of Pennywise from the 90s. I didn't care for Tim Curry's version of Pennywise, unfortunately. I thought it was too comical, and I know a lot of people that grew up then during that time that was the version they got, and it scared them. I get it. But Bill Skarsgård just brings a completely different aesthetic to Pennywise, the aesthetic that I think it needed to have right from the very beginning. Scary, terrifying, absolutely godlike. Seriously, Bill Skarsgård just knocks it out of the ballpark, in my opinion, for Pennywise. absolutely terrifying on screen. He does some absolutely batshit crazy stuff on Welcome to Derry, and it's incredible to see his range of acting in this. Absolutely tremendous, fantastic, absolutely amazing work. Couldn't have gone to a better actor. Bill Skarsgård, Pennywise, hands down. Absolutely amazing. Now, the other cast involved, the kids, they are all fantastic. I cannot fault any of the kids. The kids are absolutely fantastic in this as well. The range that they have as well in this series so far has just been fantastic to see. And right from the word get go, I'm being all tongue-tied now. This series was created by Andy Muschietti and his wife, Barbara Muschietti. And returning from doing the two films, Chapter 1 and Chapter 2, and I have to say, they're doing an absolutely fantastic job. You couldn't give it to anybody else except them. They just know this universe. They know it really well. They are just on the ballpark. They just know everything. They're on the ballpark. They've hit it right out into the field, and it just keeps on going. It hasn't slowed down. The pacing, the story that it's telling is absolutely incredible. I will say though, the only thing I cannot wrap my head around in this season so far is the military and army, the military's involvement with knowing the entity Pennywise is around. That I just can't wrap my head around that, and it feels like that plot line is just unnecessary. It really is unnecessary because it does take the allure away a little bit and the mystery that only the kids know about Pennywise. So they have to work it. This season finale has to end in such a way that come 27 years later, for the next cycle, which is the It Chapter 1 and It Chapter 2 cycles with the new cast, it has to fit in with that, where everyone in Derry doesn't know about it, or does, but they don't pay attention. They can't see it, but they ignore all the weird shit that's going on in the town. But the military being involved in this season, I can't wrap my head around why it's such a bad idea, and it just takes the allure away. And wanting to use Pennywise as a weapon just feels very cliche. It feels a little bit Indiana Jones-ish, and I'm a little bit disappointed there, but it hasn't really deterred me from watching it. It's absolutely fantastic, hands down one of the best shows I've seen, where it's not mucking around. It's killed off kids, it's killed off adults. It's not mucking around. It's gory, it's bloody, it gets to the point, it breaks your heart. Man, does it break your heart. Especially when one of the main kids in it unexpectedly meets an end. Spoiler alert there. But I'm not going to say who, but it's in one of the episodes, and it really does hit very, very hard. And that episode was written so well. Like, oh my god, the acting, the story that it was telling in that episode is absolutely heartbreaking, but it's absolutely amazing. The writers and everyone know exactly what they're doing when it comes to treating Stephen King's It universe with a lot of respect. Still can't get over the military aspect of it, because that just seems so lame, in my opinion, that the military know about him and they want to harness his powers and use it to basically screw over Americans and control them with fear. And that aspect takes away a bit of the mystery of the entity Pennywise. But I have faith that come the final episode of the first season, that everything will wrap up in such a way where it makes total sense why. Either he wipes the military out or some aspect. I'm waiting for it. Something will go down. Shit will go down, and it'll be like bloody glory. It'll just be sensational. I know there's gonna be so much shit that's happening in this final episode on Sunday that I'm honestly dreading that majority of the cast, the main kids in it, the kids that are left, a lot of them are not going to make it out. I'm dreading it. Obviously, there's certain characters in it that do survive, have to, because they're a part of the It Chapter 1 movie. So, I'm not going to give anything away there, but there's certain characters that survive because they're a part of the story in It Chapter 1 and It Chapter 2. So it makes perfect sense why they would get out alive, obviously. But how it all sets it up is just absolutely fantastic. The origins of Pennywise as well, how he actually adapted the form of Bob Gray and why he uses the imagery of Bob Gray's Pennywise the Dancing Clown. It's an absolute masterclass in how everything is set up in such a way. Like, it just blows my mind how it's all starting to make sense. It all makes sense. It does. It all makes sense. And it's absolutely amazing. Like, Taylor Page, Hovan Adipo, James Remar, Diesel La Toraka, Stephen Ryder, Matilda Lawyer, Amanda Kristen, Clara Stark, Blake Cameron, Adrian S. Kataya, just to name a few. They're all absolutely amazing actors and actresses. There's so much more. There's so many more actors and actresses involved and characters. I really can't go into all of that, but the kids are absolutely amazing. You just for those that haven't seen it, they really need to watch it because it's an absolutely amazing show and how everything has been set up in such a way that I cannot wait to see season 2 and then season 3. And then we've got the full iteration of the prequel series for it and the other 2 cycles, 1930s and then the early 1900s. And I honestly cannot wait to see some of the major events in that lead to him waking up every 27 years. It's genius. It's absolutely amazing show. HBO Max, everybody, you need to watch it. And with that, what do I rate the first 7 episodes? Absolutely fantastic. I give them a 9.8 out of 10. Absolutely amazing episodes from start to finish. They give you a lot of lore. They give you a lot of backstory. Some of it being mystery. Some of it being leaving it open as to where they could go with certain things. But it all leads into It Chapter 1 and It Chapter 2. And as you go on, you start to see all the other characters from Stephen King's universe integrated into this, like Dick Hallorann from The Shining. He's an integral character that is in the prequel series, and how he has The Shining like Danny from The Shining. And it all explains how he was in this series because it's all connected. Stephen King's universe is all connected to all other books like Carrie, Firestarter, It, Dolores. It's all connected to his universe. The Dark Tower. It all connects. It all connects, and it's known as the Macroverse, I believe. But it's just so genius how Stephen King everything connects to other characters from different stories. But Dick Hallorann is from The Shining, but he's an integral character, like I said, and it it explains a lot about Dick Halloran when he was younger, and it's like, oh my god, this is what happened to Dick Halloran, and this is why he is the way that he is come The Shining, when he pops up in The Shining and is a major character in The Shining and is in Doctor Sleep he's in Doctor Sleep as well, because he helps a adult Danny navigate his abilities again. But it's an absolutely amazing show, hands down, everyone. Welcome to Derry, fantastic, 9.8 out of 10. Can't say anything more. Go and watch it, people. The season finale for season 1 is this Sunday, the 14th of December. And without further ado, I thank you so much for watching today's video, and I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to click like, subscribe, and click the notification bell to keep up to date with all my content. And drop a comment below. Let me know if you've seen it, what your thoughts are, and what other recommendations. I can give you recommendations on other shows, and I will see you with another video very, very soon. Alright guys, ciao.